What's up, YouTube? It's Daniel here, and I want to talk about something very important. I had a conversation with one of my friends, and he brought something to my attention that I feel like is very important. I identify as a trans man, and when people identify as a trans man, they automatically assume that you have to be straight, or that you have to be uber testosterone and uber masculine, and that guys who don't want to be on testosterone or who don't want top surgery or who don't want bottom surgery is making them less of a man. That is not true. If you identify as being a man, you're a man. Bottom line. If you're a trans man that likes a man, you are still a trans man. That does not make you any less. And whoever tells you that why even be a man if you're just gonna like men, tell them who I identify as my gender is completely different on how I identify my sexuality. Gender and sexuality get so blurred together that we forget that it's different. That we could identify as being a man and still like men. Or identifying as being a woman and still like women. People lose sight of these genders and these stereotypes. And honestly, we should just get rid of them. Because when you're born, your parents already have this whole life planned out for you. They have this preconceived notion that if you were born a guy, that you're gonna marry a woman, that you're gonna provide for your family, and that you're gonna have kids. If you're a girl, you're automatically perceived that you're probably going to be a stay-at-home mom, take care of the kids, and marry a guy. I think that's what is so hard for parents nowadays, to sometimes accept their children when they come out as transgender or as gay. I remember I came out 3 different times. I came out first as bisexual because I was terrified of what my parents may think. Then I came out as gay. And my parents couldn't swallow that because they couldn't understand how I could be gay. But in my years back, I was quote unquote boy crazy, which I wasn't. I was trying to fill this preconceived notion on how a female should be. Little did I know that I would be here today, 4 months on hormones, and fully out as a male and accepted. Society makes people so scared to come out. They are brave for embracing who they truly are, especially in today's society. We may be more accepting, but does not make it any more easier. My teacher asked me, he's all like, do you guys think your generation is more accepting of the LGBT community or better at hiding it? I think our generation as a whole honestly is more accepting of it. We know more about the society. We're more informed. So I think as our society is that we are more accepting of it. When you ask us about my parents' generation, I think they're better at hiding it. Because now their kids are coming out gay. Their kids are coming out trans. They're better at hiding that they don't really know. Or most of them don't speak their opinion because they don't agree with it. Oh man. Our grandparents' generation, they will tell you straight up that they don't agree with it because that's how they were raised. That's because that's what they were taught. That's how their society was. Bottom line, how you identify your gender and how you identify your sexuality are 2 completely different things. You could identify as a trans man and then identify as bisexual or gay or even straight. If you're a trans woman, you could identify as being straight, or you could identify as being gay or bisexual. You're still a woman and you're still a man. If you're a trans man and don't want surgeries, you're still a man. Just because you don't want to take hormone replacement therapy or just because you don't want surgery does not make you any less of a man, because that's how you identify and that's who you are. If you're a trans female and you don't want to go on hormones, or you don't want any surgery, you're still a woman. Whether or not you want to do something, who you like, does not make you any less of the gender you identify with, because that is who you are. My name's Daniel. I identify as a trans man. I'm 4 months on hormones, and eventually I plan to get bottom surgery. Hopefully over summer, I can get top surgery. That's me. Now who are you? Please leave a comment below. Love you guys. Catch you next time.